Okay, this is my second recording of this since my audio was connected to the wrong microphone. But all right, let's go. So, after my Pokemon the Digimon video got like 400 views, I've decided to like talk about every Pokemon fan game slash ROM hack I've ever played. So, Radical Red is a ROM hack of the game Pokemon Fire Red. It's known and loved for its insane difficulty. In my opinion, as someone who enjoys competitive Pokemon, this game was quite fun to play through. And my favorite part about the game was being able to strategize and plan your team for every single boss fight and have a difficult battle without it being unfair for most teams. Really, most teams. This game has a lot of quality of life features like being able to relearn moves, egg moves, whenever you want, while also having a feature where you were able to heal up your entire team wherever you are as long as you recharge it 6 times, which is a really good feature for like going through and exploring areas and catching new Pokemon without having to worry about buying a lot of potions or having to retread back to the Pokemon Center. And I like every single fight in this game except two. Only fights I really dislike are the final champion fights against like Lance and the rival. These fights are complete BS. I've heard people say Radical Red is just spamming legendaries, and I would say that isn't true on everything other than the final fight. The only really balanced Pokemon are like Ditto, Mega Metagross, Pheromosa, Garchomp, Aerodactyl, Mega Salamence, and Dracozolt. And that's it. The rest of the team are usually just insane legendaries that are able to put out a bunch of damage and or next to impossible to kill. Like, for example, Lance's Dialga. Not only does this have rest and sleep talk, it has an incredibly broken move Roar of Time, which is a 120 base power move off a 150 special attack stat at forces you to switch out. And Lance sets up stealth rocks at the beginning of the battle, so it really just is just adding damage until you just have nothing to do. And like this mon is insanely bulky, so it's next to impossible to just one shot or two shot. And you really have to chip it down and then just pray it doesn't click rest and then sleep talk. But let's go back to like the champion fight with Blue. What the rival? He has an insult vest Yveltal that can heal 70% of damage with a 120 base power move. Like a 120 power move and a 150 power dark move that has a 40% chance to put you to sleep and bypasses substitute. And like, do I really need to say more? This game is pretty good with really bad and unbalanced final bosses. Lance and Blue are like the only fights I have a problem with. If I could get this game a rating, it would probably be like around a 7 to 8 out of 10. The game is just hard fights. There's not really that much to it, so it's pretty decent. I would only recommend this game to like competitive Pokemon players that also like casual games. I would not recommend this game to like anyone else.